Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full-time. I've been doing this with my fiance Annetta for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go into what we're shipping out today on Friday, but we're going to pack it up like super late. Thursday, it's like almost 2 in the morning. But yeah, I'm just going to go right through it. We've been actually having like a good Lux spree, like a couple of days of like actually good sales. But before that were a couple of days of kind of bad sales. All right, the first thing is Hackmaster right here, retailer like promotional poster. This thing is pretty big. I already have it packed up so you can't fully see it. But yeah, I think this is just some kind of like RPG, but it's always cool to get these cool like retailer or specific promotional like posters and things like that. They do pretty well. This one we sold for $25 plus shipping. I do plus shipping for everything, so I'll just save us a bunch of time right now. I did have another one, so I already relisted it. All right, next up is some Kaijudo booster packs right here, Quest for the Gauntlet. It's just a set of 3. These 3 sold for $9.59. I think that's all of my Kaijudo booster packs. I think like a week or two ago, we sold a bunch, like 27 of them for like 100 and something. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I also still have some demo decks for sale, but that's the last of the booster packs. All right, next up is the combo order. Finally started selling some of the Choose Your Own Adventure books. I still have a lot more to list. I did list, I don't know, like 60 or 70. All right, this one right here is Typhoon. This one happened to be a good one. These both together sold for $35. So yeah, Typhoon, it's kind of, I listed this as damaged. There's a lot of wear and stuff, but like the inside pages are pretty good. Like you can still read it, you can still play the game. It's just like the cover and the edges are bad. This one's a lot better. This one is Master Aikido right there. Yeah, so they had these 2 sold, so I guess they were good ones. I still have a lot to go through. The prices were all over the place. Some of them are really cheap. Some of them I lotted up together, and then some were like more expensive. So it's going to be cool to see where all of the books end up. All right, next up is another combo order. Getting pretty good luck with the combo orders. This is 2 PC games. As if you've been watching enough, you see that we sell a lot of PC games. So Birth of America 2 right here. This just looks like a Hex military strategic game. And then this one is Panzer General 2. This one's really cool because this is with the box and this has the manual of the game. This is pretty heavy. I remember this game as a kid. I tried to play a bunch of these Panzer General games, but as you can see in the back, like as a kid, I wasn't able to figure out all the different hexes and the rules. It was just super, I thought it was just super cool to see like the tanks and stuff like that. So these 2 sold, oh, well, they're separate in my listings. So I'm just going to say that this one sold for $7.25. I think they had issues combining it. So yeah, I'll just get to that when we get to that.
We basically gave them free shipping to make up for it being a combined.
Yeah, I just don't know what this one sold for until we get there. Yeah. All right, and then next up is another combo order. It was 2, I think, RPG books. I don't know too much about these. Rappin' a Thuck, I think. This is part 1. This is Cyclonian Deeps. Or yes, they're both Cyclonian Deeps. This one is actually, let's see, Down to Q's Karax. That's the first part, and this is part 2, Cult of the Carol, right here. Oh, maybe I can actually show something because this one's not wrapped up yet. Yeah, so there's like a little dungeon for them to go through. These are probably part of an adventure. I'm assuming part 1 and part 2. Look at that. There's like some cool eye art. This is by Frog God Games. It has swords and wizardry and necromancer games on the bottom here, so it must have been like a combined effort. I'm sure there's more parts to these. One sold for like $7.19. The other one sold for $6.47. So that was a combo order as well. All right, next up is one of the Hololive figures. We posted a video of us getting a bunch of them. This one's just gonna be like a scantily girl with she has like a skeleton, like whatever, like, yeah, just a skeleton little toy or something in her hand. This character is Hoshu Marine, I think, or Marnie. I'm not sure. But this one sold for $31.99, which is pretty cool because that was my asking price. I put on a lot of offers and I was assuming I was going to take some offers on those, but yeah, that one sold for $31.99. All right, next up is a lot of 2 magazines, Courier magazines right here. Nothing too crazy. There wasn't any inserts or any of the games included in these ones. I already wrapped it up. It's number 66 and 91. These sold for $7.68. All right, moving along, we have a damaged, Jibby wind-up green toy car right here. There's a lot of, like, as you can see, the wheels, the little wind-up toy. It's going to need to be fixed up. I think this we got at auction or something at some point, I think, or maybe I don't fully remember. But yeah, I just looked it up. So these sell for a lot more apparently if they're in good condition. Yeah, but they're gonna have to fix 2 tires and then they're gonna have to fix up like the wind up thing. This sold for $24. This one's going internationally. They originally messaged if 20 was okay, and then I just said, how about 24, and it worked out. Some people like message only for offers, and usually they message with like a really low offer, and then sometimes I don't even respond because it's just like awkward, because if it's like super far off from our asking price. This one I happened to message back, and then it worked out, so it's cool. All right, next up is a lot of 1995 Jim's Steranko trading cards. Unfortunately, I already have it in like a hard case, so I can't really show you all the arts, but I think this is just going to be an artist, so these aren't for a game or anything. But yeah, it's going to be, I don't think it's the full set, or it's the set 1 through 78 plus checklist. I don't know if that's the full set, but that's what I wrote in my listing. It's been a while since I listed this and the other similar stuff. All right, that sold for $12. All right, moving along is something pretty cool. I think this one's interesting right here. We got like a bunch of little like cutout soldiers, I think. Yeah, this says Mooglin Bros, New York. Right there. I think you just cut these out or something. I'm not fully sure exactly. I could tell that they looked really vintage. Paper Soldiers is just what it says up there. So yeah, those sold for $33, which is pretty cool, because I was like, okay, I can price these up higher, because I saw other people had a bunch of these. So I just thought that they looked cool for what they were. All right, next up is a board game, Dunce, right here. This is from 1955. The box has a bunch of damage. I disclosed that. It had obviously like dunce hats as pieces and stuff, and a couple other things. Maybe, actually, you know what? I think I can do this without making a huge mess. Oh yeah, here you go. I don't want them to fall. Can they see? All right, there you go. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, we pick up stuff like this. I could tell this was like an older game. Oh, there's the rules. Sometimes they would just put it on the back of the cover. Even some like 80s and 90s games would do that. So yeah, I listed this one, and this only sold for $13. I thought maybe higher, but maybe there was a bunch of these out in the wild, or out on eBay listed. This is to a repeat buyer, which is awesome. Like getting all these combo orders and repeat buyers. We have had that throughout our lifespan of eBay, but this, I feel like this past month has been an increase in both of those, especially the repeat buyers. All right, next up is technically the first Choose Your Own Adventure book that sold, because the combo order came in later in the day. I just happened to show it first because that's how it's displayed in the order in the app. This one is Twisted Journey, The Goblin King right there. Sorry, I looked down because I couldn't see the title. This one's like a hardcover. Yeah, this one ended up selling for $9.59. Yeah, I think we got all the books. It was like pretty cheap for everything. So we're almost like in the profits for it. All right. Actually, because we sold all the miniatures, I think we already like made our money on that lot. All right, moving along is, I don't know if the video has been posted yet, but it should be at this point. But there's going to be a bunch of miniatures that we sold to someone. This is going to be 5 more that they bought. They bought them separately because they were having issues with like the listings on them. So I just made a new listing. So I don't know, it just says STR3. This one's STR5. I'm just going to go through these pretty quickly. 26. 27, and then yeah, 6. These all sold for $120. So yeah, that was our biggest eBay sale. I technically count this as part of that particular sale.
Those are lead, right?
Yeah, they are lead ones. Yeah, they're lead figures. All right, and then the last thing for the day is pretty cool, because from the same person we got the Hololive figures. We finally sold an Android right here. This is Pyro Jack and Jack Frost, Shin Megami Tensei. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. I just have trouble with that game. I think it's a video game, but these are Android figures. So they probably got it because they're hyped for Halloween. I think it's kind of like a Pokemon-like type of game. I'm not sure, where like your creatures fight and there's a bunch of different like weaknesses and strengths. And I think it gets like more complex than like Fire, like Charmander beats a Bulbasaur type of thing. I think it gets like actually super complex. I think. I don't know. But these sold for $99.99, which is pretty, so basically $100, which is pretty cool, because I kind of like, sometimes I just list stuff high when there's not that many out there on eBay, and then sometimes that happens.
A lower offer, and I told you to like.
Did I want to accept a lower offer? Okay, how much did I want to accept a lower offer for? Oh, I wanted to accept a $60 offer apparently at some point. In general, I let Aneta do most of the offers. If there are some obvious ones that come in, I'll just accept them. We have like kind of different sleep schedules. That's just how we've been working right now. Sometimes we're both up at the same time, but I don't want to see an offer where like, I don't want the opportunity to go by, because it is possible where you take an offer and then someone already got it from someone else. They can cancel orders. Which is not a big deal. I get it. I understand, you know, if you want like a video game or something, or it's like these figures, and then you're waiting for someone and then another seller takes it faster, you could lose the sale. So in general, if I see good offers, I'll try to take them. But in general, I just leave them all for Netta. And then sometimes I'm more willing to take lower offers. She's usually more willing to wait it out. So we usually do better when we just wait it out. All right, that's everything. I'm super tired right now. Sorry if this video was like a different energy. It's like almost 2 a.m. here. This has just been our like flow of the day right now. And then this lets me wake up and list more in the morning. And I've been getting a lot more done in the morning for listing. I don't know, just my energy has been up. That's just what's happening. All right, so I hope everyone has a good weekend. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to help support us, take a look at the shop down below. But yeah, have a good one.